Yes, this is the place to be tonight. Welcome to Coke Studio Season 2. I'm Nandi Madita. Coke Studio invites raw, unsigned talent and megastars into our creative space. And we give them 2 days to make an original hit while filming the making of the song, the drama, the passion, and the recording. Tonight we have huge stars from Zimbabwe, Malawi, and South Africa. And if I sang Juice Back, you would know who I mean. If I sang Back to the Beach, you would know who I mean. Well, let's get the show on the road right now.
Tonight on Coke Studio, Juiceback star Nasty C and Zimbabwe's Buffalo Soldier, produced by Malawi's hit machine Gemini Major. But first, raw unsigned artist Ashlinn Gray and Dr. Bone are given the chance to work with a sensational Sketchy Bongo, and he proves why he's one of the best.
I'm in the recording studio and our talented tray of Dream Team is over at the creative space where talent meets, greets, and makes the beats. Now it's over to Trey to introduce day one as singer-songwriter Ashlinn Gray, master rapper Dr. Bone, and hits maker Sketchy Bongo set out to create an original song. No time to waste, Trey.
Nandi, you're right. We definitely have no time to waste. Remember, the artists only have 48 hours. That's 2 days to get their song done and dusted. First up though, let me meet the producer. Sketchy is in the building.
Yo, I'm Sketchy Bongo. I'm a 26-year-old music producer from Durban in South Africa. I love the whole way that we're going to be fusing two artists that may or may not have worked together with different styles. It's a great experiment, and it's a great, it's a challenge as well as a music producer to put together two great artists and make something that is cohesive. It's going to be exciting. I'm not really 100% familiar with the artists we're going to be working with today.
Well, first up, we've got a very talented lady. She's a songstress. She writes her own music. So let's meet her. Ashlinn Gray is in the building.
Hi, I'm Ashlinn Gray. I'm a 19-year-old singer-songwriter from Joburg.
What kind of genres are you into as a songstress?
Pop folk,
Yeah.
mixture between the two.
There's one more person that I need to introduce you to.
Hi, my name is Dr. Bone, King Kong to the fullest. I'm a rapper. I rap in vernac and then a bit of English there and there. I'm so happy and humbled by the opportunity, getting to be here, getting to, I'm out of my comfort zone.
What's your vibe though?
My sound is influenced a lot by African sounds.
Okay, dope, man.
Yeah.
That's dope. So I'm pretty on board with both of you guys.
We've got 48 hours.
I want to put down a few ideas. You guys vibe with it. Maybe you can throw some vocals and I'll sample your voice even.
Okay, cool.
We'll make it into an instrument on the track. You throw some stuff in and we'll just build something together.
Wow, an original sound stirs from Sketchy Bongo's fingers. Could it be the start of a new fusion? Another sketchy hit?
I've never worked with another producer. I'm happy working with Sketchy. I think he's coming out with something dope as well. So, also, guys, I just need to let you know I'm not alone. When I'm in the studio, I always go with my producer.
Oh, yeah?
He won't be doing anything. He'll just be here, just to.
Where your producer at though?
No, he's outside.
Sketchy has an open door policy when creating. Collaboration is key.
Hi, igama lami uNkosi waselindelane eKZN ngineminyaka u27 ngo-producer kaDr Bone.
This is my boy,
His producer that he came with, Nkosi, he was also adding to the beats and we were working on this track together. And that's what I like. I like people that like to collaborate. Yeah, so that's what I'm putting down for now. But yeah, let's start with some vocals from you.
Okay.
I think.
Cool. So you just want sounds?
Just vibes, just feel the music and just freestyle. You don't put down any actual words unless any actual words actually hit you.
What inspires me to write my music is purpose and passion. Because I think without that, this world would be very glum and terrible. And I think that when more people find their purpose, I think that that life will just kind of blow up for everyone and this will become a better place.
Family man Dr. Bone started as a Pantula dancer, called Dr. Bone because he broke bones while dancing.
Family-wise, ekhaya, the whole Mapalala clan, the whole, I'm the only one ever to ever touch a mic or be on stage. when they found out ukuthi nginothando lalento, like my mom is old school. She doesn't know anything about hip hop, but she's been supportive since day one. Like, you know, like, I need money for this, I need money for that. She's there, not knowing what is it that I'm doing as well, you know. But I always wanted to make sure that I make her proud. I always wanted to make sure that my dad, when he looks up, you see, ukuthi intwana yakhe is doing his best to make sure ukuthi uyaphumelela empilweni.
Whoops, Sketchy's not feeling the fusion.
I can't hear as a hit, man.
I can hear it.
You can hear it?
Yeah.
I can't hear hit. I can't hear the thing playing anyway. Maybe now with the 90% we'll get it.
Maybe we need to stand out.
They both have this really positive energy. They both like making happy music. So I like hits. And for me, that just doesn't sound like a hit. While you guys were recording your interviews over there, I was recording it here on the computer. So like I got all your vocals, man. And you were saying some really inspiring stuff. So
Like my mom is old school. She doesn't know anything about hip hop, but she's been supportive since day one. Like, you know, like, I need money for this, I need money for that. She's there, not knowing what is
Genius, beautiful. I've got goosebumps. Sketchy's on another level. He knows how to inspire his artists.
yeah, so you can work off like some really like inspirational content. What do you guys think?
I think it's fantastic.
I'm so loving it, I won't lie.
This was the vision, which is really cool.
I mean, it gives you something to write about.
Yeah, we got something to work with.
I went in and I put down chords that were a lot happier and were a lot more jubilant. And you see that reaction, that just immediately said to me, yeah, this is the one.
I always wanted to make sure that I make her proud.
Sketchy Bongo is great. He has some great ideas, and I think as a producer, he's definitely one of the number ones on my list to work with.
Sketchy Bongo is number one on a number of lists. And now people can find him since we unmasked the talented man.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
You want to lay that down quick?
Yeah, let's do that now.
Let's do that right now.
So luckily, Dr. Bone and I have the same kind of motivation with writing.
So loving it. And Ash is coming out with something good as well. You know, I've heard some harmonies. I think we're going to come up with something that South Africa and the rest of the world will love, you know. This is...
I think that's cool for now.
So we're almost at the end of what's been a relatively smooth day for Ashlinn Gray, Dr. Bone, and Sketchy Bongo. These guys are clearly professionals, and their industry experience is showing in abundance. Is that enough, though, to guarantee a hit song?
It's enough.
He seems to think so. We'll find out tomorrow.
After the break, it's day 2 and Ashlinn Gray, Dr. Bone and Sketchy Bongo add finishing touches to their fantastic fusion. Then our talented raw artists get to record their song. There's a lot to look forward to on Coke Studio Season 2.
Welcome to what promises to be a fantastic day 2. As you can see behind me, my boy Dr. Bone is already on the mic, and energy levels seem to be very high. Let's check out what they've been up to today.
Creating a fusion is a challenge that can turn sour, but Sketchy Bongo, Dr. Bone and Ashlinn Gray have found direction and they seem to be cruising in the fast lane.
Yeah, no, yesterday I took the beat home because we didn't come up with something solid, so I took the beat, started scripting. I spoke to Ashlinn over the phone. You know, I heard hook, then the rest was history.
Ashlinn Gray is a great vocalist, great writer. She went back after we did the session yesterday and just put down some ideas in terms of lyrics. She came in today and we heard it back and we all really liked it. All the takes sounded great. She's always on pitch. Nah, it was great. I like that.
Yeah, I think yesterday we were a little bit on different levels, and that's bound to happen because we're all in different genres.
Okay, let's go. I told my mama not to stress. Cool down, mama, let me bless the mic.
And in this process, Dr. Bone has actually been really encouraging to me with finding those lyric and melody ideas. We were feeling the pressure because we've both never really been under time constraints before. He was always there to be like, don't worry, we've got this. We've got time after studio. Let's just connect over the phone. We'll make sure that we've got this down. But today, everything just clicked into like the little puzzle. The little puzzle is now put together.
When the words had no voice, when the beats had no sound.
I think the challenges were coming up with a concept, coming up with the lyrics instantly, and Sketchy trying to find the right beat, something that is going to suit the both of us, you know, with Ashlinn. That was the challenges.
When the songs had no notes, when the words had no voice.
I think my music stands for everything that I'm about and who I am. I really try to be genuine in the lyrics I write and the melody and my ideas. And I believe that I'm quite a optimistic, upbeat person. So I think the music is a direct reflection of me.
Father, I thank you for the blessings. I thank you for the blessings.
I think the most important thing was for us to make sure that we gel. We find a way to gel, find a way to come up with something that will fit my market, her market, to make sure that when her audience listens to the song, you know, they find something interesting in what I'm doing.
Although Dr. Bone and I have different backgrounds and we come from two different worlds, I kind of think that we have this connection over things like how we want to bring more positivity to the world through our music, which is really exciting to know that you can connect through something like music.
Yeah, it was great working with her, like it was great. It took me out of my comfort zone, which is something that is good. So when people are happy with my work, I'm always happy. You know, that makes me happy. Entertaining people, it excites me a lot.
In a specific song, Dr. Bone and I were trying to show our gratitude towards our parents mostly, because without them in both our beginnings of our career, we wouldn't have had a career without our parents. We wanted it to be a happy song, and I think we achieved that.
Ashlinn Gray and Dr. Bone's love for their family inspired a beautiful song, We All Need Love.
I'm extremely happy. I think once it's mixed and mastered, it's going to sound great. I think it's a classic.
So Dr. Bone, Ashlinn Gray, as well as Sketchy Bongo have been in the studio for the past 2 days. You've seen the effort. How good is the final product? Let's find out.
Now, a brilliant producer knows how to get the best out of a talented artist, and Sketchy Bongo did just that. This song needed love, and it got it. It's Dr. Bone and Ashlinn Gray with Need Your Love. I need to hear it. Hit it!
Your way. Your way. Yeah.
Look, I told my mama not to stress. Cool down, I'ma let me bless the mic. A Sketchy Bongo lays the beat. Music at my heart at ease. I'm loving the feeling, yeah, push on your panda, location Zokanda. I let my pain motivate me. This should be clear, and I know you can't intimidate me. Son of James, son of God, nothing can ever face me. Yeah, of the underdog, I'm coming in. Guns blazing. Kid, there's a story to tell. You better listen in my own pace. Shang on your own, now kid is on the mission. Yeah, getting got some camera rep to the meaning.
Hey, no, no.
Your way.
When the words had no voice, when the beats had no sound, we still had so much. Without you, we could be nowhere. 'Cause you need your love. Back when we were no one, we believed in us. Without you, we could be nowhere. 'Cause you need your love. Back when we were no one, we believed in us. You believed in us. You believed in us. You believed in us. You believed in us.
Father, I thank you for the blessings. I thank you for the blessings. Signed on the dotted lines, umama wali, izinyembezi zenjabulo. Yewe, isibusiso segeleza emva wobumnyama kuyakhanya kunini ngikhali izinyembezi zigeleza laba benama. But it's alright, I'm in a beautiful space, living my life. Yeah, eyes glued on the prize, bone, I got my back, fast speech, I on the track. This is raw, so I take. I see you having flashback. Yes, me, I never left. Dr. Bonus, tell them you can write it on a history book.
When the songs high, no.
Yeah, you way.
When the words have no voice.
Yeah, you way.
When the beats high, no sound.
When the beats had no sound.
Still high, so much,
So
much. Cause without you, we could be nowhere. Cause we need your love. Way back when we were nowhere. You believed in us. Without you, we could be nowhere.
You way.
Cause we need your love. Way back when we were nowhere.
Yeah,
You believed in us.
believed in us.
You 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 believed in us.
Yeah, you way. You way.
Believed
You
in
way. You
us.
way.
Without you, we could be nowhere.
Yeah.
Cause we need your love. Back when we were nowhere. Believed in us.
believed in
Without you, we could be nowhere. Cause we need your love. Back when we were nowhere. Believed in us.
You 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 way.
You believed in us.
You way.
You believed in us.
You way.
Well, thank you so much, guys. That's what Coke Studio is all about, spreading the love, man. I'm definitely feeling the love. Wow, lots of love went into Need Your Love. Such an awesome fusion, clearly. And Coke Studio is about discovery. We give talent a platform to rise to the occasion, and our stars did just that. Coming up, we have megastar Nasty C with Malawi's hitmaker, Gemini Major, and Zimbabwe's Buffalo Souljah. But first, we play a hit back, and this is when we enjoy last season's big tracks. We're all about new original music, and we're very proud of our Coke Studio tracks. We Own the Nights by Mikasa and Casper was such a hit. I clearly loved that song, and I want to share it with you guys. Please do enjoy.
Star shine so bright, all the light tonight is my time to spend it with you, to share it with you, yeah. Oh, darling, it's alright, don't be shy, 'cause I'll be by your side to take care of you, to take care of you, yeah. Ain't nobody else got my eyes glued to your sexy self, watching you do you. Wonder, can you tell how I'm into you, girl? Here is the deal. We own the night. Oh, let us step together. We own the night. Always and forever, you know. We own the night. Moments that I'll treasure with you. We own the night. The night. Oh, yeah, yeah. Let us step together. We own the night. Always and forever, baby. The moments that I'll treasure with you. We own the night. The night. Mautizo.
Yeah,
Hola, boy.
as I recall, we agreed tonight is on. So whether diwa butlaga dlaga or the vibe is off, we can make it about us. Barata basa right. Cause not a day goes by that I see your face with gonna santat. Scat, yeah, so I got like I'm thinking that we connect. I had a chat with my little cool cat about you. I think you come up and correct. You come up and correct. I think you come up and correct. Yeah, I had a chat with my little cool cat about you. I think you come up and correct.
Ain't nobody else got my eyes glued to your sexy self, watching you do you. Wonder, can you tell how I'm into you, girl? Here is the deal. Oh, let us step together. We own the night. Always and forever. We own the night. The moments that I'll treasure with you. We own the night. Let us step together, baby.
short intermission, we will continue with the Prince of Trap, Nasty C, creating a new genre with Zimbabwe's King of Dancehall, Buffalo Soldier, and Malawi's maestro, Gemini Major.
One of the biggest hits this year has been Juice Back by rising star Nasty C, which was produced by Gemini Major from Malawi, throwing Zimbabwe's award-winning dancehall artist Buffalo Soldier, and we have fire, funk that fusion. And it's over to my man Trey in the Coke Studio Creative Engine Room. Trey, take it away.
Thank you, Nandi. We do have Gemini Major in the studio.
Hi, I'm Gemini Major. I'm a producer from Malawi, currently based in Joburg. I'm a dancehall artist myself. I've been on a song with Buff, with Two-Face, and I've worked with Nasty C and Juice Back, and currently working on his album. I have an idea of what we're gonna do.
Have you started making something specifically for today, or?
Yeah, definitely. I started something.
The rebirth of Trap, spearheaded by Durbanites, has taken South Africa by storm. Trap originated in the 1990s in the US. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the young prince of SA Trap. It's Durban's Nasty C.
My name is Nasty C. I'm a 19-year-old rapper, producer, editor, writer, and all artist all the way from Durban. One song that really got me to where I am now is Juice Back, and that's a song that I did with Gemini Major. It was really funny how we made the song, man, because it was like effortless, sort of. Gemini just sent me the beat on WhatsApp early morning at like 9, and I think I sent the song back to him at like midday, 12. When something that effortless gets you to a place where you've always wanted to be as a kid, it makes you realize that you're at the place that you're really destined to be, where you're supposed to be, because then the way that song was made, it was just me having fun and Gemini bouncing an idea to me. We were actually trying to try out this whole Gemini Major and Nasty C thing. So we'd never really worked on a song before that. Prior to that, we'd never ever been in studio. And we still weren't even in studio. So I just got up and I did it. I was like having fun. He was trying to lay an idea and it worked out.
Buff gets here, we'll see what we can do, man.
Who's gonna take the lead? Yeah? Who's gonna take the lead?
Oh, so Nasty C just asked who's going to take the lead.
Why are you asking if you don't want to take the lead?
Nah, I'm just saying. Make this interesting. He's gonna go with the lead.
Yeah?
Yeah, I like his sound.
Yo.
Sounds dope.
It's crazy, but yeah, let's wait.
Is this a new school, an old school fusion?
Yo, man, you can. Joanna.
Yeah, I like Buff, take the lead. I was already a little comfortable getting here because I know at least there's one guy that I'm really good at like working with. So we got here, bumped into Gemini. He was already playing some beats. I already got like the feel of the whole studio session immediately as soon as I walked in. So we did that. Trey was also here. He's also a good homie. So we started vibing to the beat.
You're like, nah, wait a minute. It's not the one.
I don't even know who made this.
The session should be a little more easier.
Where the hell you been at?
It's either I jump on Buffalo's, style, whole wave, or he jumps on the mic.
My name is Buffalo Soldier. Originally, I'm from Zimbabwe. Been based here in SA for like 10, 15 years now. Yeah, man, I'm a reggae dancer a lot. My creativity comes from, just life, you know what I mean? I compose music just of my everyday life, you know what I mean? Like, I'm inspired by just, the people around, you know what I mean? Sometimes I'll just drive and go, I don't know, Hillbrow, Uville, you know what I mean? Just to drive around, just to look for ideas.
Is you guys ready to work, man?
We're ready, though.
I think you got some concepts that you want to play or something?
Yeah, man. I'm hoping you like this one, because I like this one.
I've worked with Gemini so many times, man. He's dope. He's dope. He's creative. He's, he's got the right sounds. He's got the future sound. You know what I mean?
I trust Gemini, man, because Gemini is always open to take ideas from me, and sometimes he knows what's best, so I let him do his thing.
Okay, just cut that quickly. Cut it quickly.
Usually, I'm not look for a beat before I compose. I compose before a beat. You know what I mean? I come from the old school style of composition where you compose before a beat, and then when you hear the music, you adjust your lyrics to the beat or whatever. Or sometimes you sit down with a producer and you kind of design a beat. You know what I mean? From there, that's where I really come from. So because of that, you kind of have to compose music before you get to the studio.
Or do you want me to play you something else also?
Yeah. Let's see if you got, you know what I mean. You got any like reggae hip hop or something? Went through a couple of beats, went through several beats, I think 4 or 5 beats. And then...
That sounds nice, huh?
Hey, oh, you mean like controller type of control? Them girls
I like the first beat that he played.
When I came in, I had a couple of ideas, but ended up, creating a whole new energy. And
yeah, we stumbled on something that, I think could work.
So with the beats he's played, I don't even doubt one of them, man. It's all about which one is best for everybody.
Music is energy. I have to connect, and when I don't find that, I get frustrated.
For me, it's always been comfortable working with hip-hop artists.
Hopefully, you can able to fuse those things together with dancehall.
Dancehall music is a genre, it's a originally Jamaican genre like hip-hop music. It's a genre that came from reggae, the Peter Tosh, Bob Marley, and then when the youth wanted to do their own style of music, they started doing dancehall music.
I hope we can make something that can appeal to the rest of Africa.
It's never been a problem fusing my dancehall and reggae music into hip-hop or trap music.
What we're doing here at SA is really just hip-hop, but we're calling it trap because it sounds similar. T.I. is like my biggest influence because that's the first rapper I ever idolized. I started writing lyrics after his songs, like copying whatever he says, and then try to make it, relate to my story.
And there's a story behind also the trap. Trap is a lifestyle as well,
It's a feeling, it's character, So yeah.
Coke Studios for me feels like first time I got in the studio, first time I had a chance to be in the studio.
It's always been an experience that I've always wanted to be a part of, And now it's even better because it's with the people that I actually know.
Every platform is a new platform, and every time you're given a spot, it's like first time opportunity.
As a person that's growing up, you need to be given enough space and privacy to discover yourself as a person first before you can take on the role of being an artist.
The song talks about a girl. She used to be loyal, she used to be that girl. She was, she was everything. So things changed, probably because maybe she made it.
Tweet on, baby, tweet on. You made it big now, that's your PR. Just never forget where you belong. That sounded way too familiar, he can't be wrong. I took you.
Nasty came in with that young idea, man.
A girl that left home, right? Maybe because she finished college or whatever. So she moved from one city to another, and she kind of forgot about her family. So it could be somebody that got caught up in the club life or whatever.
So we developed that.
I was nice to see being a producer. It makes it easier even to work with him because he understands. We both have, an understanding what's going on. He also explains, this is how I want this done and all of that. It makes the job even easier.
A lot of producers that own their own stables or have their own equipment that you go to. Some of them don't like you touching their stuff, or they have presets that they have already. And that's mostly producers that went to school for it. So it's hard with them. But with the guys that are just gifted, it's easy.
The direction is there already. It's just need to adjust into combining, bringing the two words together.
So I know my final take. I know what I want it to sound like, so it's easier for me.
3 talented and gifted artists have directed, gelled, shared, and crafted the origin of a tri-nation track. There's no going back, Africa.
So we've reached the end of a very fast-paced day. The guys started working on some ideas and have got a beat that they like the sound of. Tomorrow, they've got a guitarist coming in and they're gonna do the finishing vocals to complete the track. Until then, you gotta get out of here. Peace.
Coming up, it's very corner trap and dancehall Ellie. Nice to see Buffalo Souljah and Gemini Major return for their second day to create a tri-nation Pan-African banger.
Welcome to the start of day 2. Now yesterday, Gemini Major, Buffalo Souljah, and my boy Nasty C got things going really quickly. Today, I want to see exactly what's going on with these vocals. Take it away.
When we wrapped up yesterday's session, I was already in love with the song, so I had it on my phone. I kept playing it the whole time.
I play so many songs so many times, and they don't really sound like a hit.
No time to waste. The talented trio craft their fusion with positive Pan-African energy, and the song is alive in my head. It sounds like a hit.
And today, hopefully, it'll, pan out to be what we want it to be.
Okay. So when I came back today, I just wanted to polish up some other things. I didn't change much. I just added on some stuff that we wanted to add on the bridge.
It's not gonna sound the same from yesterday's take.
We can actually make a really, really great record, you know, like just, you know, especially Buff being from Zimbabwe, Nasty C being from South Africa, me being from Malawi.
Is it important that you have to represent Africa as an artist?
You're African, that can never change, you know, no matter what music you decide to do or whatever you choose. You'll forever be African, you know? The sound can just be any type of genre, it can cross over and whatever. But you know, if you're African, then it automatically, because it makes you African.
Correct.
Because the sound, it's gonna be like, yo, you're an African artist coming from Africa, no?
Yeah.
Music is worldwide. You can see the likes of Drake now, they're reaching out to Africa. To them, it's not about Africa now. You know what I mean? They've seen that it's deeper than that. It's not just they're reaching out to the whole world now. So like, and I hope, you know, like our industry can just be a global thing. People don't have to look at it like, yo, this one is a South African artist, this one is a Nigerian artist. It shouldn't really about that, you know, your music should really speak for you.
I mean, as an African artist, what do you do when you're seeing people like Drake coming on with a sound that's predominantly an African feel, but making it, you know, more pop? Does it have an impact on you as an African artist?
I feel like it's Africa's time right now to come on. That's why you see this whole reaching out that's happening right now already.
As African artists, we're ready to take music across the world.
When artists comes together, obviously, you know, it's not gonna be, it's different artists from different genres. Hence the whole idea of the fusion, you know.
What I said about Gemini, that he listened. Buffalo is also like that. He takes an idea and he tries to do best at it. So that's why everything is like. Just like how you do at home. It needs to be effortless, so you can focus on making a dope song.
And then at the same time, one doesn't want to come out as, I'm saying, you know, me, do my style, do whichever style.
Take it away from dancehall, like, you know, take it to R&B.
It's a new music, new energy. I feed off energy. That's how I keep going, you know. I feed off other people's energy and I give it back, you know.
Today's session completed the song and actually brought in something that we weren't expecting at all.
Welcome to guitarist Sunny Boy Mtimoye, the musical master of surprise.
The guitarists come in.
When we thought about getting a guitarist to come on the song, we already had what we thought he'd do in our minds. But then as soon as he got here, he played something so different, man. It was like a different feel. It just like takes you home.
That's the thing with this song, you know. It's different. It builds up. Like it's like going to Africa, you know, on the just that moment.
But I'm glad now. I'm waving the flag up high.
I'd say the genre of the song is pop.
It's been hip hop and it's been a bit it's dancehall, and in the end, you know, it has that, it's like Afro jazz.
It's just like a mixture of a lot of things, reggae even. So I think I just like put it on the pop.
And it came out nice, man. You know, the guitar was needed.
You've witnessed this track taking a life of its own ever since Nasty C met up with Buffalo Souljah and Gemini in the studio.
This is going to be a surprise to the people.
The song is so dope, and it brought together so many different elements that you guys would have never expected me to even consider touching into.
And for Africa, it's over to you, Nandi.
Thank you, Trey. This is a pan-African and international hit produced by Malawi's Gemini Major. This original track belongs to Africa, and the world will soon hear this banger. But first, you get it right here on Coke Studio. We present the hottest hit makers, Nasty C and Buffalo Souljah with Belong. The floor is yours, guys.
Said the world, them never look back. Looking for a treasure, you don't even have a map. Ever since you lost weight and your pockets got fat, took off from the city and you never look back. Said, girl, you belong. I'll never get used to you with that long hair. That new phone never calls home, yeah. It's been way too long since you've been gone, yeah. The whole, yeah, girl, you belong. I'll never get used to you with that long hair. That new phone never calls home, yeah. It's been way too long since you've been gone, yeah. Hey. This feeling's being caught. I suggest you pick your lines wisely. Not like the times you used to call me late at night crying. Cause unlike the times you used to call me late at night crying, I'm under pressure, I'm reminded how the time was flying. Look how you made it through hell and it was a breeze. You were meant to go to Brazil, not for the weave. I saw filters over feelings, one of your tweets read. It ain't that deep though, but that's what she said. But tweet on, baby, tweet on. You made it big now, that's your PR. Just never forget where you belong. That sounded way too familiar, I can't be wrong. I took you from where they left you hanging to where I've been hanging. That's backstage passes, that's where your idols hanging. Where every picture snapped and they Instagram it. But when the camera flashed, you forgot about you. Girl, you belong. Say, well, I never get used to you with that long hair. That new phone never calls home, yeah. It's been way too long since you been gone, yeah. That whole, yeah, girl, you belong. Say, I never get used to you with that long hair. That new phone never calls home, yeah. It's been way too long since you been gone. The whole, yeah, girl.
Yeah, you a superstar. Ballin' into the club, yeah, you just like a real star. I hate you were rolling with that buns on, yeah, you got the sponsor on God down. Just like a Coca-Cola, but the shape how you change the shape. Yeah, you play for me like rap music when you trip. You never had a passport, so now I see you posting pics of road. Somebody must not play, so got the girl I give a man a break. Home to you, girl. You used to be a brother, then I just another girl gone by. Home to you, girl. You are my rider, my brother, and you a future man. So home to you, girl. You are my man, my Bonnie and Clyde.
Girl, you belong. I'll never get used to you with that long hair. That new phone never calls home, yeah. It's been way too long since you've been gone, yeah. The whole, yeah, girl, you belong. I'll never get used to you with that long hair. That new phone never calls home, yeah. It's been way too long since you've been gone, yeah. I said the girl them never look back. You're looking for a treasure, you don't even have a map. Ever since you lost weight and your pockets got fat, took off from the city and you never look back. I said the girls them never look back. Looking for a treasure, you don't even have a map. Ever since you lost weight and your pockets got fat, took off from the city and you never look back. You belong, girl, you belong here.
Girl, I'm missing you, you belong.
You belong here.
Girl, when you coming back home, you belong. Girl, you belong here. Girl, I'm missing you, you belong.
Girl, you belong here.
Girl, when you coming back home, you belong.
Girl, them never look back. You're looking for a treasure, you don't even have a map. Ever since you lost weight, pockets got fat. Took off from the city and you never look back. I said the girl, them never look back. You're looking for a treasure, you don't even have a map. Since you lost weight, pockets got fat. Took off from the city and you never look back. Yeah, looking for, and you don't even have a. Ever since you lost, and your pockets got took off from the, and you never look. Oh no. You're looking for a treasure, you don't even have a. Since you lost weight, pockets got fat. Took off from the city and you never look back.
After the break, Nandi gets deep with Buffalo Soldier and Nasty C. Trey gets sent to Cape Town to find new talent for Coke Studio. Enjoy the track. You get it? The track. He's going.
Why do I feel that I belong here, right?
Yeah.
That was incredible. And then I felt like I was in Brazil, but obviously not looking for a weave, as you said, Nasty C. Right? Now, that's an amazing collaboration. But also what I find interesting is that, Nasty C, you knew in the industry, but at the same time, well, commercially, because you've been in the game, you know, on the streets. Yeah. But at the same time, you've blown everyone away. Like, can you give us a chance, please? No. Other film musicians. Also, no. You heard that? No. You're really doing amazing things. So how was it, obviously, working with a veteran?
Yeah. I mean, it was an experience because I've only ever seen this guy on TV.
Sure. Yeah.
One, two, I've never done anything like this ever before in my life. And considering the genre that we just did now, it was a bit of a challenge for me, but it was fun.
Interesting indeed. But you killed it. You know how you do.
I try.
It's all about the bars, guys. and that's what you do so well. Now, first of all,
yeah, man.
Buffalo Soldier.
Yeah, man.
Thank you for not quitting the music game. I had a heart attack. Don't you ever do that again, please.
No, never. It's done.
Oh, it's so
It's
good
done.
to
It was
see
a
you
moment.
doing what you love, man.
Yeah,
So
man.
how was it working with Nasty C?
Yo, man, it was like for me. I felt new again, man. I felt like I just came. You know, I mean, he's humble and he's got mad ideas.
Yeah.
You know, it was nice. I had to let him work, man. He did most of the work. I was like, yo, man, just, you drive. I just said, I mean, follow, and then, and it was, perfect. And I just said, fit in, jump in there, you know what I mean? But he had laid everything good. I mean, him and Gemini Major, they knew, and but they knew, but the old in mind,
Absolutely, yeah. Well, I definitely feel like that song was dedicated to me. Like I said, I belong here. Oh, yes. What a powerful evening of new original music. Dr. Bone, Ashlinn Gray, and Sketchy Bongo blew us away, and then Nasty C and Buffalo Souljah and Gemini Major created a pan-African hit. We have one last treat for you. Coke Studio is about discovery and opportunity, and Trey has been sent by our producers to unearth new talents and stars for Coke Studio Season 2. Remember to stay Nandi. Much love, Nandi. Mwah. See you next week. Ciao.
So we're in the streets of Cape Town. I'm looking for a young girl. She goes by the name of Roxy. Fantastic talent. Hopefully I can find her and convince her to get on the show. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, and you?
Good, good, good. Am I stealing you from school?
I think you are.
So, Roxy, tell me, what have you been doing? How's music? How are you finding things?
Well, I'm at school right now, and I've been working on my own music, writing my own stuff.
All right, Roxy, so the reason why I'm actually here is because the producers of Coke Studio actually wanted me to come and speak to you. They really want to get you on the show. And there's a band from Bloemfontein called ABC Band, also young, up and coming. I think you guys will make a fantastic song.
I'd be so keen.
Next week on Coke Studio, South African superstar AKA gets to create an original song with Nigerian #1 Patarankin.
Rather than me, okay, AKA, you go on the trap, you go on the afro. Let's mix it up.
If you want it on the trap, it's a full out.
Hey, who are all of these people? Okay, who is all of
Coke
these
Studio invests in raw unsigned artists. We bring in singer-songwriters, the ABC Band from Bloemfontein, and pair them up with Roxy, Cape Town's own songbird.
It makes me want to get up and dance. Like when I first heard it, I was like that drum beat that you got going, and that little that you throw in. It's like so. I know.
They have only 48 hours to create a smash hit. Raw artists, Flex Boogie and Little Fight were a Season 1 success. With their fusion, here we are. We'll be bringing their hit back next week. Let's do this again next week. Peace.
Give it up for the man. Go use it. Here's for the neck. Oh yeah. Oh, give that man a coat. Oh, give that man a coat.
Coke Studio. Produced by Good Noise Productions.